Look at all this stuff. Hey planner friends, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan and this is A Man with the Plans, and as you can see, we've got so much of the pattern that I first fell in love with from EC years ago, the mid-century circles, so you know what that means. It's time for the Life Planner launch for 2021. First, I want to give a shout out to Sam for sending me all of these wonderful goodies. I'm so grateful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and walk through all of the fun stuff here. I've got myself the Daily Duo here in the mid-century circles. We've got some fun accessories that you can see. I'll go through them in a little bit more detail. So grab yourself a drink, all that jazz. If you're watching this, it's May 3rd, which means that it is the EC Insider launch. So if you want to go ahead and pick up one of these things, a favorite item, I feel like these are going to be a hot topic. Love the fine tip markers. Go ahead and sign up with the link down below. You'll go ahead and be able to be an EC Insider, which actually allows you to purchase everything the day ahead of everybody else. So general launch is going to be May 4th, but today, May 3rd, if that's when you're watching it, the day it comes out, EC Insiders have access to go ahead and get their hands on all sorts of things. I also have a funny feeling the sticker books go every single year, so if you want it right away in order to help dive in and prepare when these you kind of move in July, go ahead and do that ASAP. But without further ado, I'm going to pull some of the stuff to the side because I think we got to talk about the Mac Daddy here, the big boy. So we're going to take some of this washi and we'll kind of set this aside, move some of the stuff out of the way, and we will dive into the real meat and potatoes, if you will, of a Life Planner launch, which is your Life Planner. So I went this year with the Daily Duo option. I have a weekly planner that I've really been enjoying, but I really love having these be kind of my sidekick for the day. The way that I am able to kind of go through and get through all the things I need to make sure I get done on a daily basis. It provides that accountability, I guess. I don't really know if it's not that official, but so I've got the Daily Duo here. As you'll notice, there are two of them. This is in the 8.5 by 11 size. I believe they're also available in the A5. That's kind of been a big thing people have been asking for. And the thing you'll notice here is you get two Life Planners. You get one from July through December, and then you go from January through June. So you get 6 months in each. You get the same cover when you buy it, but you also get a fun, you get an extra little Planny Pack in here with some coupons, but you also get, I don't know where mine went, but there's a little insert that allows you to order another cover so you can kind of alternate. I've gone with the gold coil. I love getting the Daily Duo because you also get like double of the stickers in the back, so in case you're into that, you get a ton more stickers, which is super fun. I'm gonna go ahead and walk through the ones that start soonest, so we'll go ahead and focus on July through June. Once again, you've got yourself the standard ruler here. It's see-through, which I love. Helps you also function as a bookmark, and it's I think it's like 9¼ inches long, which is super helpful, being able to kind of move through the entire thing. But let's go ahead. As you can see here, I went with the colorful this year, and it still has the fun dashboard. You can write it on the side with some wet erase markers. I'll zoom in just a tad. So, got this gorgeous vellum here. Full of bright colors. I love that it kind of carries over. They definitely pumped up the color on the mid-century circles, so again, love that. Here you go, got the front cover page here. It says, "This is my life." And then we move into A Goal is a Dream with a deadline. And so as you can see here, you got the 6 months ahead of you. So you've got July, August, September, October, November, and December, which they have the corresponding colors, which I think is super helpful. And so you can really put a major focus here or some big reminders. Some people use this for like things that they plan for their sinking fund. So my car tabs are in August, so I need to be here. I planned for Christmas spending in December and November. So you've got lots of room here. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can make your word of the month. I love that you have this to be able to kind of set the tone. While this is a daily planner, I do love being able to have a little bit of a higher level view so I can kind of see, you know, maybe a 10,000 foot view instead of that weekly view. So we go here, you've got the full year following. I can't believe 2022 is something we're planning for right now, but holy moly, time is flying by. So you've got January through December of the following year. Also helpful to kind of go through paydays if you need. And then we get to the monthly page. I think these are beautiful. They kind of take the mid-century circles but add the corresponding monthly color. So July is this fun navy color. And it says, "Everyone is a work in progress. Preach, 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 preach." That's so true. And then you've got yourself this fun monthly view here. Again, the mid-century circles and the corresponding color carry over. Pretty much a standard calendar here, which I love. The notes is always fun. I usually add one of the sticky notes, the long ones here, so I can add stuff in ahead of time and pre-plan, which is kind of a weird thing that I do. They've got some holidays, which is super helpful. Independence Day, and I see they've got Eid here, which is great. You've got this fun blank sheet here. I could see you doing monthly affirmations or goals or something like that. Would be super fun. Then over here, you've got your monthly intro. You've got 4 bullets here, a header box, and then some text. So if you want to do your word of the month, carry it over. And then you have a fun, nice big box here with a little bit of accent that doesn't take up too much of your real estate space. And then you have a fun dot grid here. So if you have habits that you'd like to kind of cross off as you go for the month, you can go ahead and do that here. So then here we are. This is our monthly, our daily view here. So you've got Thursday starting at 6 a.m., going all the way to 7 p.m., and then we've got a little bit of extra time. Let's zoom in a little bit more. There we go, perfect. Then you've got the monthly calendar here, little room here. I like to do weather or something like that up here. And then a to-do list. I love this font. I feel like this is a new addition. They've kind of revamped this font a little bit, and I think this is beautiful. You've got a bunch of little check boxes, and then you've got a little asterisk here and a note. I like doing quotes here, or some sort of weekly win or daily win or something like that. I like that setup. And then obviously, as you can see here, Friday looks just like this. The one thing I am kind of stoked about is they're doing Saturday and Sunday are separate. I know we had like the weekend spot, so each weekend day now has its own real estate, which I think is really, really fun. Tons of space here, and also I feel like sometimes I'm more productive on a Sunday than I might be on even a Friday, depending on how the week has gone. So I just think that this is a fun setup. And so not a whole lot here. I'm not going to move through the whole month, but as you can see, as we get to the tail end of the month, you've got one sort of blank page here, and then we move into August, which says rest and joy are essential, which I couldn't agree more with. So you move through the rest of the year, you're going to get yourself towards the end, and then basically December 31st is here, and so you'll have your second one kind of in standby, ready to go. And so you've got the one notes page here, and then we've got spread the power of infinite possibilities. And then we move into the stickers. And so as you can see, they've really kind of doubled down on the mid-century circles theme, and so you can see the gold foil here, shimmering and beautiful. And so they've got a bunch of circular boxes, some flags, some little teardrops, and then some circles as well. So really, really pretty. And then here as well, I believe these are rose gold, so give you a little shimmer there. And then you've got some today, this week, rescheduled, canceled, some smaller circles, and then some habit tracker boxes, and then some more circles. This is rose gold. Then we move into the silver foil. I think this has been pretty similar to past years, but it's the happy birthday celebrate page, let's party, and then they've got some cakes and cupcakes and some like normal, just kind of quarter boxes here with some corresponding colors, so that's fun. And then again, last but not least, we've got the like monthly flags that are kind of matching each of the different months, so that's really fun. Starts here, you've got July and August and November, so beautiful. And then in here is also a customize your calendar sticker sheets. This is kind of some additional calendars, additional holidays. So you have stuff like Black History Month on here, Arab American Heritage Month, Mental Health Awareness Month for May, Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. There's a whole host of these, which I think is a really nice addition. I see Pride Month is on here. So, I think this is great to be able to include, and make sure you put these in here because, there are lots of things that are important to be able to remember. And so, things that are not necessarily in my community or my normal circle of influence, I guess, if you will. So I love having this, and I believe it's also in the other one. So then you've got yourself this little folder here, and then I believe there should be, I'm guessing it's in this one. Yep, see, you've got yourself the Perpetual Calendar. So, and this obviously is just a simple daily thing. I know people use this for like daily gratitude or all sorts of other fun stuff. So that'll sit right in here. That wraps up the daily duo. I love the gold coil. I usually go silver, so this was kind of a fun thing. Nice little change of pace. So we're gonna move these folks off to the side, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the accessories. Got yourself this ballpoint pen. Absolutely beautiful. I feel like this box is such a lovely thing to gift in, and it's nice and sturdy. I feel like a ballpoint pen is something classic that I normally don't reach for, but having something like this, I don't know, it feels fancy. So I feel like if I was like buying a home or something, or purchasing something with a contract, or like download Disney Vacation Club, you know, using this to sign. Overall, I've had a couple of these previously, and I think that they're really, really fun, and they're just really high level in terms of like feeling professional and grown up. So I think these are always a great addition. All right, move that to the side. The next thing we'll do here, so next up here is the designer sticker book. This one is called Celebrate All the Small Wins, Big and Small, or All the Wins, Big and Small. Next up, we have the designer sticker book. This is Celebrate All the Wins, Big and Small. I really love the fonts that they've been going with this year, and I love that the cover has some foiling on it. So the first thing here, I'll zoom in just a touch so we can kind of focus on these a little bit. So first thing here is some typical, normal, just gold foil. And it says, powerful minds inspire others. Let yourself fully be in the here and now. You are always worthy. Celebrate all the wins, big and small. And then you've got some fun circles here and some corresponding colors that are just stunning. Then we move into some silver foil. As you can see, I'm just doing like a little shimmery thing here. But these say things like, make it count, the time is now. Start with a plan, reminder, plan for it, don't forget. Love, note, ASAP in that fun maroon color. And you've got some fun like faded ones here, which I think are pretty cool. Let's see, here we go. So we've got some fun larger boxes here. This is rose gold foil. You've got some circular ones and then some half circle ones with the mid-century circle accent for the top half. Then you've got, these are kind of cool. These are like full circles of the mid-century circles pattern in gold foil. I kind of think these would be really fun doing like in a set of 4 or something. Really, really pretty. Just kind of doubling down on that pattern that has really been a fan favorite, I feel like, for years now. And then these are interesting. Oh, I've never seen these before. These are larger, so you've got a to-do list here. You've got some boxes, all with the decorative inclusion, either if it's just a simple asterisk with the silver foil. I do feel like the silver foil generally is the more functional foil color that they choose. I don't know why. And then this is kind of cool. This could totally be used inside of your planner for an entire day if you wanted. So I think I really like this. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines for check boxes and then a box down here. So if you want to do like a strategic planning or something, map out the day. The next thing you've got here are some rose gold, and these are little circles that say stuff like, you've got this, make it happen, and dream big, and do your thing. These remind me of those hoop wreaths that everyone did a couple of years ago for Christmas. I don't know why, they're very, like, I'm getting Etsy vibes, which are fun. We've got some full washi strips here in gold foil. This is create, motivate, and inspire. That's like an old school quote. And we have these here that say weekend, vacation, let's celebrate. This is all silver foil. We've got more of these boxes here. I think these are rose gold. Yeah, so this is my color scheme, not necessarily the foiling I like, but you know, can't win them all. And then over here we've got ourselves some more, these are just regular gold, and they've got some reminder headers here, like dinner plan, shopping list, and then some more of the quarter boxes, excuse me. And then this is always one of my favorite pages, the silver foil and the blues and greens, the earthy stuff here. Perfect. This is probably one of my favorites out of the whole thing. And last but not least, we've got ourselves some, these are really pretty. I feel like this would be like a nice way to like, you know, put a note on something for someone. And you've got more of those half circles. So yeah, this is a stunning book. I really love this one. I always loved the designer sticker book, whether it's the monthly ones or these, and I know that these sell out pretty quick, so you might want to go ahead and grab it. The next thing we'll keep on is the dashboard. This is the snap-in dashboard. Clip it in, fill it out, get it done. So you've got the mid-century circles up top and down below, and then on the back side. And on the back side, let me open this up. So yeah, you've got the front here, and on the back, it's got the days of the week in gold foil. So Monday all the way through Sunday. This is really fun. You either put it right in your planner or on the front cover. Super useful. Love, love, love. And the next thing, sticking with the dashboard trend, is a checklist. And so these are fun because you've got lots of checklists here, whether it's quarterly or weekly. And then you've got your tasks here. So if you have your cleaning schedule, you know, if you're doing, you know, baseboards once every month or something, you can kind of mark it out. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Really? Yeah, so you almost have a full year, but not a full year. So that's just fun. And then I'll go ahead and open this up as well. And then on the back here, as you can kind of see through the plastic, it's just a pretty simple dashboard. So I could even think about if you wanted to use this for financing or for budgeting. You can do like your monthly bills down here and then estimate or, you know, track what you've been spending in a budget category and see if you need to go up or down. Kind of like that. I think that's gonna be fun. So, and then on the back you could do like your debt repayment tracker or your savings goal or your retirement or your progress for your IRA, I don't know. But again, just really, really fun. And these are great additions. They just snap in right on the top there. So the next thing, these are back. They are the DIY interchangeable pen kit, scribble, design, write, and highlights. You've got like 3 types of functions, if you will. You've got the chisel tip, which is that kind of angled one that is great for highlighting. You've got the bullet tip, which is fun for like writing and also just playing around with some of the design stuff. Then you've got the fine tip markers. And you also have 2 of the barrels. And so the colors you have here, I'll kind of show you right here. I'll zoom in on this. So you've got light taupe, lavender, rose pink, sand, butter, caramel or caramel, dark orange, lime, Kelly green, seafoam, robin, royal blue, and black. And so as you can see, there's a lot of the chisel tip ones for highlighting. I think it'll be fun. It's fun to highlight in gray and lavender. Also seafoam. I think that would be pretty, as well as sand. Those are kind of like, I don't know, different colors you would highlight with. I also love that they're going with the food trend. And so the idea here is you take one tip, you screw it into the one side of the barrel, and then on the other, you put it there, and then you can kind of highlight and write with the same utensil. Really, really fun. I love these. I have a set already from last year, and they're super useful, so having an additional kit. The other thing to note is if I folded this down, it would fit right into the Planny Pack. So you can kind of just take this or put all of these into the Planny Pack, and you've got yourself a full complement that you could use. So I love that. Next up on the accessory train are the snap-in bookmarks. So you've got gold with pink, you've got silver foil with teal or light blue, which is my favorite, and you've got this like lavender with the rose gold. So these are always great. I love them I actually use them as a regular bookmark and in book I'm reading. It doesn't even need the snap-in, but it does help that you can use it in your planner. All right, next up, we have ourselves some stylized sticky notes. So these are really fun for list making, especially if you take your planner to the grocery store or stuff like that. Really helpful. I love that you've got this circular one here with a couple of lines. You can do almost like a full sentence or phrase for a reminder. You've got yourselves, I think this is like a fun purple color, as well as like a gold sand color, and in the back you can see it there, it's pretty faint. I'll kind of bring it up closer, but you can see that the mid-century circles is kind of a little bit more faded in the back, which is really fun. And then you've got some outline ones. This is a full half box, and you've got some smaller rounded header ones, and then some flags. I think this is always the perfect addition to include because sometimes, you know, you want to put the doctor's appointment in for, you know, 2 Fridays from now, but then you realize it gets pushed. So having it on a sticky note, I just pop it up, move it to the next week. Love, love, love these. So the other thing I also received was the sticker set. So this is familiar. We went through this exact set of stickers when I went through the planners themselves. If you get the Daily Duo, you'll get 2 sets of these. So now I have a 3rd. And so again, just beautiful colors. Yeah, see, so you've got the happy birthday and the, so yeah, you know the drill, you've seen them, you love them, but it's just nice to have an extra set of these. I'll have links to all of these things and priced out down below in the description box if you're curious. But yeah, so another set of these, you can't go wrong. So the next thing are the fine tip markers. These might be my favorite thing out of the entire launch. I just love getting like a real complete accessory list. Right, so like this is a full colorway for all of the things that would match all of the stickers that you have with EC. So to me, I just love being able to have this. These are all fine tip, which I generally kind of trend this way in terms of markers in general. I generally don't write with the medium tip on these markers. So here, I'll pull one. Let's see. This guy. So here you go. This is the dual tip of the same variety, if you will. And they pop out of here, so they're kind of snug, but they don't roll around. And as you can see, the tips are pretty much identical. They're both a fine tip there. So let's see if I can do a little beauty guru shenanigans with the camera. Yeah, see? So they're both a fine tip. But generally, I do like that the barrel size is a little bit smaller. It's a little bit narrower, so like looking down from these, if you could see, this one is a little bit smaller. So I just feel like this feels nice in my hand. I love these as well, but I generally just don't use the medium tip, partly because I think my handwriting gets out of control. So I really love that there's a whole set available with the entire color story. You know, and they snap really nicely snug in there. They're not rolling around. And so to me, you know, I really love how beautiful these are. I've also seen people, I love that they did this year. People have taken kind of notes, and they'll take the name of the color and put it on here so that they remember, because everything has a specific colorway, and so, you know, all of the names, that's one thing that I've seen a bunch of other people do with these. So I love having this as a little tote. This would be great. I could even see you taking this and using the Planny Pack on top of your planner. So that's the final accessory, by the way, no surprise here. The final thing here is the Planny Pack. So it's this gorgeous little pack here that you can put a set of stickers, or you can add those interchangeable pens right in here. So do a little fold up action and they'll just kind of sit right in there. But I could see how you could take your Daily Duo, tack this on top, and then go ahead and just place this over it. Let me see if I can do it. Never good at doing these things in real time. But yeah, so from start to finish now, you've got yourself kind of the whole squad. You've got 2 sets of pens. You can add a bunch of stickers in here as well. You can even add, oh, that's the other thing that I forgot. So, you know, I love the Planny Pack because it sits so lovely and keeps everything nice and snug, doesn't really jiggle around. And so, you know, that elastic band with the gold foil is super great, but I can see you being able to bring these with you as well. It's a pretty compact kit. So again, huge fan of these. And this surprisingly holds more than you'd think. The one thing about these though is that as you fill them, you never want to overfill it because then it just sits weird on top of your planner. So I really recommend just kind of keeping things as thin as possible. And last but certainly not least, I think a planner must, right, in our world is washi tape. And so I'll kind of zoom in a little bit and put these back down so you can take a look-see. You've got one that is the gold foil, and then you've got one that is just the classic colorway, and I think they are just completely stunning. It's funny, at first glance from far away, they look a little bit, it's like a different pattern almost, but it is the mid-century circles. Yeah, so as you can see here, it's got really fun gold foil as well as the original colorway here, nice and bright and beautiful. So those are all of the goodies that I have here for the Erin Condren launch. I am so excited for the to be able to see these. Let me know what your favorite is down in the comment box down below. Hope you guys have a great launch day, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out over on social media or on Instagram. I'm always there connecting with all of you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, planner friends.